What's good, Staff T Nation? Welcome back to another video. So we got a lot of big things in this video today. First off, they dropped a brand new gameplay update, a huge update of so many different features. So we're going to break down what they did. We're going to do some gameplay to show you kind of our thoughts and everything like that. We're also going to show you what you can do if you're playing head-to-head or maybe even Versus Attack or Campaign and you're experiencing a lot of lag. Like you'll go in and you'll try and through pass with one of your players, but there'll be a delay, and it will show you some ways that you can fix this and hopefully help. I found a big difference for me when I did this, so hopefully this will help you as well. It might not work for everybody, but some kind of tips and tricks that you can do around that to try and make that a little bit better. I also want to bring some attention on Twitter yesterday. We posted this up, and we've gotten a ton of support on this since yesterday. I got like reposted back on Reddit. There's like a ton of like upvotes on Reddit, and I wanted to share it here on YouTube. And this was just some of my thoughts about the current season of FIFA Mobile. Some of the things I feel like it's lacking, and some of the things that I think could really bring that excitement back to the game. So I just wanted to say this. If you kind of feel like, hey, yeah, I totally agree, I'm going to put a link to it in the description below to this tweet. Go over, retweet it up, like it, put your kind of constructive thoughts on it as well. Hopefully they will see it, and hopefully they will listen to some of this feedback. At least if it shows like a lot of us really want this kind of thing, maybe they will take some of these thoughts into consideration. But a big part of it was wanting to get back to that excitement of Season 1. We just had icons drop, and it was super exciting, except that really it was just this one pack thing that could only be done for FIFA points. And yeah, I put a lot of money into this game. It does not really mean that everything I want to be like putting money into this game. I want it to be available to everyone. I love, you know, promos that people are free to play. Like, I love that about Season 1. You could be free to play or pay to play. You could still do everything in the game, and you could pack players in like any pack. And that was like, if you remember the start of the season, we did all those pack openings, different packs. There'd be the pro pack, you know, 7,500 coins, and there'd be different variations of the pack, like impact players. Those were super cool cards that got upgrades based on you know, their performance and stuff. But there'd be like an impact pack, and then you could get an impact player and then some goal players. But in every pack you could pack a flashback player. Like, how cool would that be if in any pack you had an icon? And I don't know, for me, like, even if we had an understanding of why there is no icon in any pack, like, it's like that on console. Like, it seems like you should be able to do that. And if you could do that, if you could pack an icon, just open up like a random pro pack, and then all of a sudden an icon pops out. You know, that would be so sweet. I think we just need so much more variation in packs to bring that excitement back. Just like different coin packs. Like one that gets you 2 gold players, one that gets you 4 gold players, all of it for coins. Like, you spend all this time making money on the market, doing all these things, and you don't really get much reward from it except some coins that you can use to level up your players. It'd just be nice if you could open up these packs, and they could be for FIFA points too. And you know, I'm inclined in a lot of these cases to buy FIFA points to try out these packs, or do it with coins, whatever it happens to be, kind of do a mixture of both. But I feel like that would be a big piece of it. I obviously talked about this before. I'd love to see a competitive scene on FIFA Mobile, scene like rules of survival, stuff like that. You know, being able to kind of play off that, and obviously that might be something that hopefully could come in the future. With no playing a friend might be difficult right now, but I'm hoping to see something with that. We also talked about just some of these like kind of little things. Like, there's so much potential in this season. They're making these gameplay adjustments. Still some issues on the gameplay, and I'll talk about that a little bit later when we get into it. But definitely at least looking to make improvements on these things, which is nice. But you know, as they're listening to this feedback, I really want some of the feedback to be focused on some of these things, like the events, like grinding every hour for 24 hours in order to get a player for Black Friday. That's not cool. You need to sleep, right? And your only alternative is putting in a bunch of money, and we did that. And you know, and that I do that because it's my job, and you enjoy seeing the full team of the weeks and stuff we got after. But I would definitely prefer if this was something where, yeah, I could get some things I put money in, but everybody gets to enjoy the same things. Like, I love providing content, I love making videos for you, and that's the thing. We're still gonna put in, you know, this because I want, but sometimes I don't know. Anyways, those are some of the thoughts, so go head over to my Twitter, retweet that up if you agree with that thing, to make sure everybody can see it, support it, because I think we really need to start coming together as a community and say, this is what we need, this is what we want, this game needs to get back to the way it was, because it's losing that enjoyment, and if it loses that enjoyment, you only enjoy like the few new modes pretty soon, right? You know, yeah. You know, because a lot of you are tweeting me this already. But anyways, we're going to talk about some of the positives. They've definitely addressed a number of issues going on. I'm going to pop up what they've put on here of different things that have gone on. So Verse Attack, I haven't played a Verse Attack match, but I have heard that it is not ending like it ends at the same time. It ends when it should. When taking a corner, you can tap on where you want it to go, and I did do a few corners, and it was very nice. It was actually going to the spot. I was able to score on headers, which is really nice. The through pass button, I tried this. I don't really know that that is true because I tried it. When I tried it, I didn't find that I was actually able to pass. The passing still seems off to me, but let me know if the passing is working for you. I'm interested to know that because for me, I'm still finding the passing isn't going exactly where I want them to go. And then basically, there's like extended range of the passes, so they should go to the player instead of knowing to no one. Again, that part, I'm not sure that it's been tuned, in my opinion, to a point where it's actually going to. I'll show you when we play some actual gameplay. Shot tuning, though, they've nerfed the fact that you could just finesse score from anywhere, which is interesting because in head-to-head, that's awesome because it basically means you have to actually play like a game. It's more realistic feeling, all those things. But you can still score from outside the box. It's just it can't be like through 5 defenders to put a finesse shot in from an impossible angle. Like it's more realistic with that. But I guess people like who are doing it in league versus league or head-to-head, like or verse stacks, definitely going to be a bit of an adjustment. I personally like that, but I know there's a lot of both sides of that. But shooting should feel more realistic, and once you get used to it, it will definitely, it's going to improve on that. So I do like that part of the shooting. Swiping down the second defender, that is how you do goalkeeper rushes. So now you swipe down instead of up so that you don't accidentally do it. You know when you try to do a through ball and then your goalkeeper would rush. So that's kind of cool, although it does take a little bit of getting used to. Have to swipe down, but that's something. I still don't find it rushes exactly when I want to, but another issue with that. But anyways, some other things they have, headers feel a bit better on corners. I do agree with that. I find they feel pretty good on corners. And then improved chance ending conditions. Again, Verse Attack, there's not a whole lot that I know about that because I haven't played a bunch of those ones. But a bunch of different, improvements in terms of disconnects and stuff like that for head-to-head campaign. There's a whole bunch of different things in campaign, and then just different UI improvements. So I'm going to put a link to this as well so you can see everything that's going on with there. But that's basically all the improvements they have in the game. Now, what I'm going to show you, if we go into our match, we go into settings and we go into graphics here. I have mine set to low. So low, basically, in most cases, you're not going to have anybody in the fans when you're playing head-to-head. High is what a lot of them will set to, and the problem with the high setting is the high setting is going to, oh, I shouldn't leave it on the high setting, that's not what I want. The high setting is going to allow a lot more lag when you're playing in head-to-head mode. So if you're having issues with that, try setting it to the low setting. You might get a little bit better, results out of that. So we're going to play a match here. We're going to kind of talk about the different features that we have in there, how they're supposed to be affecting the game, and sort of how what things we still feel could be improved, what things I feel are better. Definitely the shots, I don't feel like as if every time they get into a position outside the box, even if I have a player there, they're going to score, which I like. I do still find that my passes when I'm trying to clear are going to the defenders, and I'm still finding that my passes aren't always going where I want them to go, but other than that, I do think it definitely is an improvement on the gameplay from previous. Still some work to do on it, but I definitely like the forward progress in that as well. So here we go. Johnson starting it off. Robin, and we move to the outside. Here we go. Pulisic, he's going to do a little roulette there. Loses it out the back. Let me talk about it. Loses it for a throw-in. We'll put it into the middle. Okay, there we go. Johnson gets on that one. Now, actually, my passes are going fairly where I want them to go. Maybe that's part of it, too. I have to get used to that a little bit, but there you go. De Rossi's going to try and get there. He loses it there on defense. We'll see if it happens here. I'm kind of interested to see if we have that situation where it switches to the defender to see. It's hard to switch. It took me 2 tries to switch to the close defender, which is not something that I'm super okay with. But defending on that header, we were in a good position. We were able to defend it, which is nice. But again, I pushed forward. At least I thought my button was facing forward. I could be wrong, but I was pushing forward and it passed to the player beside, where what I want to pass to is the player in front. So I'm still finding that my passes aren't necessarily going exactly where I feel like I'm aiming when we're going on that one. So that would be definitely a place where I want to try and improve on that. Dybala. David Silva, he's going to lose it there. Nice play from Pulisic. Does take him a bit of lag to get the ball back, but I think he was partially trying to get control. Just still a little bit of issues going on there. And then what was that? What was that? Okay, that was an interesting play. Okay, Johnson. Johnson getting to the outside, gets passed by in the middle, crosses in the middle. That's got to be in. That's a goal right there. Mane puts in the back of the net. If you can get him on the run, he's definitely good at hitting that header in the back of the net. You can see here as we come in, puts him in the middle. He's wide open. We got that space. You want to get it to open space when you cross, and that's what I like about the new sort of tapping system. Crosses kind of go where you tap them versus like trying to hit the player. So you kind of have a bit more control over that. But anyways. Alright, second half of play. Second half of play, Mane puts it back. Rice to the outside. Nice play. Pulisic trying to stay on it. Can't, but we'll take the throw. It was good pressure on that, though. Nice, beautiful ball in there to Mane. He's going to try and get in the middle. Header! Johnson misses it, and nobody is there for the rebound. That would be kind of cool, too, if you could set tactics, like where you'd have that player come in a bit later because you know the ball's going to bounce back to them or something. That'd be kind of like an interesting way to sort of set up, set that up where you can get other players kind of involved on the play like that. But okay, here we go. Robin, let's check his cross out. Robin with the cross into the box. Nope. Robin not with the cross in the box, so he's going to try and get it into the top of the box. Misses on that one. We will not get a free kick. I thought that was going to be for us. All right, we got a new opponent on this one, so 89 overall on our side. Going up against a 91. Look at that. We're going up against the Spurs right now. Kind of cool. I like that. I like that lineup. It's pretty cool. Okay, Robin. Okay. I guess he was pretty open. I thought that would... Let's see. Yeah, he was open. I still feel like the goalkeeper probably could have done something about that. But there you go. So long shots still powerful, but maybe not as overpowered as they were. The lag seems to be pretty bad, though. There's lots of random lag spikes going on. Top of the box from Royce. He's going to miss that one. Rebound out the back. We're going to take... Oh, they're going to get a... Oh, I thought they were going to give him a card. Card? Yep. Yellow card. All right. We're going to get a corner. So we're going to test out this corner. So you can... Basically, it says you can put it where it goes. Turn and shoot. Okay, that'll be another corner. There we go. Corner, top of the box. Misses on that header. Do we get a third corner, or is that off us? Oh, another corner. I can't even tap the spots where it goes. Oh, big header there. Big header. He's got power header, so I'll give that to him. There you go, our first goal. We got some good passing going on. Good passing. Nice interception there. Mane tries to turn out to the wing. He's going to get there. He's going to use that speed to get past him. He's got one man deep in the box. Late for the header. Can't get there. Top of the box. Strike off the defender. Mane apparently is offside. Oh, rough. I don't even get to see it. That's kind of unfortunate. I wanted to see that offside because... I'm sure he was offside, but... Robin's going to lose it. De Rossi out to the outside. Ah, too late. Nice play on defense. Ooh, not where I wanted to go. I wanted to move that into space. It almost seems like what it's doing now is it's only going to a player. Like, you can't play it into empty space. Like, that's where I sort of feel like it's happening with the passing right now, is that I can't play it to empty space. Like, if there's no player there, it's not going to let me play the ball, which is, like, it's just going to find the next closest player, which seems kind of counterintuitive, because, yeah, there's these times where I don't have a player there, but I'm trying to play it into, like, this empty space, and it's not working, which is... not good. Oh, what? I thought we fixed the finessing. Okay, so I don't know. You tell me. But it seems like with a player on him like that, to chip that into the back of the net, maybe that's just my opinion because they scored on me, but that still seems like, almost, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Do we have enough time, though? Do we have enough time? Johnson coming for it. Johnson with the shot, and no way! Are you kidding me? How do you miss that? Oh my... Oh, no! What? Johnson. If I lose 20,000 fans here... Yeah, what? Can't believe that. How can you miss that shot at the end? Alright, well that's enough gameplay for now. All in all, I do think that there's some good improvements. That last game still felt like there was a lot of strength on some of those finesse things, but I don't think quite as bad as previous ones. That shot from long did end up missing, and apparently I can't even hit a breakaway hitting the post on that one. I thought it was placed perfectly, but anyways, thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stop D. Out.